this reading. So your person had a dream about you last night. They were seeing that the life that they've been living has been making them extremely unhappy. And they've had this realization that it's with you. They've had this epiphany that your life, the two of you together, would lead a really prosperous life. I had the Ace of Pentacles come out at first. And you know, yesterday I was instructed by Spirit to make this message, and it didn't totally clue in until I got the full download from Spirit. You are their dream come true. Your person knows that now. They know that the two of you are meant to have a successful, happy life together. And whoever in the past tried to block this union, they don't even want me to get this message out, y'all. Good. I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. So yeah, it really just shows whoever this third party is salty, because they know you guys are meant to have a prosperous, abundant life. And this third party wants to see the two of you in separation. They want to see you miserable. They want to see you both longing to be together without actually being in this beautiful union. But Spirit's not allowing that to happen anymore. So in the past, your person could have actually been confused whether or not you were their person. They could have actually maybe been misguided or misled by this third party that you were either someone who was in a relationship already or that you are not a good match for them. This could be someone really close to them. So your person's kind of discovered that this person wants to see you in despair. They don't want to see the two of you connected. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, your person is realizing that someone tried to block a beautiful union from coming together. And specifically, however this dream came to play, your person is realizing now that you have been longing for them just as much as they want to be with you. And, you know, it really comes down to whoever this third party is continuously tries to insert themselves in your person's life. So this third party is someone who has a close relationship with your person, or at least used to, and now they're trying to block them from having a new start with someone else. Tragedy, you guys. Like, really, divine is allowing this person to think that that's going to happen, but in reality, it's actually keeping this third party distracted because they're coming through to your person in different ways than just what's right in front of them in the 3D. So specifically, I got this channel message. Your person had a dream last night, y'all. Your person could be someone as well who doesn't often dream. So when they do, it really holds significance in their life, and they're able to really differentiate that Spirit is conveying a message. And your person has come to realize as well, you're the star in their life. Beautiful. So yesterday I did a reading just for myself off camera, and the star came out as well. And you know, it's really just connected to whoever you're dealing with. They view you, wow, look at that, 3 of Cups. They view you as the light in their life. You could be an Aquarius, loves, or you could be dealing with one. Other signs we have is a lot of earth energy, and we've got water energy. So your person could either be an earth sign, water sign, or you could be. And this could be how this reading is going to resonate for you specifically. But with this 3 of Cups here, this person is so salty that your person is letting go of them and is choosing to start a new chapter elsewhere. So this is why they're continuously trying to block your person from coming towards you. They even just try to block this message at first, right? So your person is realizing and waking up. And it's really in a literal sense. They woke up this morning, I'm hearing. This is why this message is so important to get out. They woke up this morning to this realization that maybe for the past 6 or 7 months, they've been confused. Should they pursue things with you? Should they not? And realizing that they've been told some faulty things about you, and they've been steered in a totally different direction, and this was all intentional. Whoever this third party is definitely could have been someone they dated previously. Could be either someone they really look up to, or this is someone they previously were in some type of relationship with. But I'm really getting that the person that they were involved with, it never worked out between them. They just had too many differences, and they either are still bonded through a child, or for others of you, they're still close in each other's lives if there's no children involved. And so specifically, it's like your person's realizing, you know, they can co-parent with them, but they need to get this person to like step off, like allow them to be happy. And the Tower is here because your person has this realization now They're the only ones holding themselves back from making a connection with you. And ultimately, they regret having held themselves back for so long. So we're going to get into details of this dream. You could be dealing with an air sign. We've got Scorpio energy too. But yeah, we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, lots of earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So your person in specific, they were kind of trying to hide from you the life that they previously lived. This person could have been involved with many others at one point, and they're starting to realize as well that they're only blocking themselves from experiencing true love because this person had a closed off heart based on their past interactions with relationships. And so when this third party said, oh no, you guys aren't a good fit, like this person is going to take advantage of you or they're going to lie to you, they won't be loyal, your person was quick to believe whatever was said about you. And through this dream, it's either that you guys spoke in the 5D. I feel like definitely in your dream or their dream. Wow, your dream. So maybe some of you guys had a dream as well. But this person definitely was speaking to you about essentially what the two of you are about to go through. So judgments here. Things are being let go of. Your person is deciding to move forward in love, to take action on this relationship. And most importantly, this third party revealed themselves in the dream as someone who was an enemy. They were trying to block your person from being happy. And so your person's had this realization through spirit, through their dreams, that they just didn't want to see them settle down with you. And, you know, it's like love is all about the risks that we take or we do not take. Ultimately, they want to figure it out for themselves now, what it's like to be in a relationship with you. They view you to be extremely abundant, loyal, good looking. Whether you're a feminine or a masculine, this person finds you to be incredibly attractive. And you could definitely be dealing with an emperor, an Aries or a Taurus. But specifically, this person's embodying this energy. So if you're feminine watching, because about 90% of my channel is feminines, y'all. If you're femme connecting to this reading right now, divine feminine, you're meeting your divine masculine and they're choosing to go through this spiritual awakening. They're done with karmic energies. They might not fully understand the difference between a divine feminine and a karmic energy, but they know enough to know that they've been dating a lot of karmics previously. People who use them for their success, their money, I'm hearing just like what they could give to them. So they were used to dating people as well that never wanted to work, or most importantly, put the work into the connection like they do. Whoever you're dealing with, this person is going to spoil you. They want to take care of you. They want you to be genuinely stress-free. And they realize in the past now that they could have broken your heart in some way by rejecting an offer. So y'all could have made the advancement in the past to move forward with this person, and they could have really just like rejected you, leaving you feeling less than. Now they regret that because they're like, wow, like they listened to so-and-so, they listened to their ex, they listened to someone close to them. Now, if this third party isn't someone they dated, it's someone that they're close to in their life, but they've always wanted to be with your person, and your person never felt the same about them. So they always valued their opinion because they thought they wanted the best for them. But really, in reality, it's like this third party would do anything to hold your person back from settling down, like from having a long-term commitment. And so now your person's come to realize, nah, like collective would be good for the family, would be good for me. Collective would actually want to build and establish a solid bond. And a lot of you guys aren't even prepared for the way that this person's going to come in. I really get the sense that they ran away from you in the past, but now they're about to start chasing you guys. And they may not have communicated this yet. They may still be kind of deciphering what happened in their dream. For a lot of you, this person is just leaving it up to God. They're leaving it up to spirit. And most importantly, they're trusting their own intuition now. So in the past, I feel like whoever you're dealing with has a large circle around them of people they trust, people they confide in, they ask for opinions. And so your person specifically definitely could have always leaned on other people's opinions before trusting their own. And now they're coming to realize they're still alone. They're still not in a committed, fulfilling relationship. And your person could be in their 40s or their late 30s. Some of you, this person's in their 50s. Take it how it resonates. and they've realized they've spent a lot of their life not being in long-term commitments based on what other people wanted for them. And now they're like, okay, like they need to trust the values of opinions of others around them, but at the same time, they need to trust themselves, right? Like we all only have one life to live. And so your person's realizing that people were pushing them away from solid connections in the past. King of Wands in reverse, your person's definitely felt a lack of passion in their life and emotional imbalance for quite some time now. They could be really focused on their career, their projects, their family, but realizing like they don't have that solid family unit. They want to be able to have a partner that always has their back, that always wants the best for them, that supports them, that encourages them to do better. And that's you guys. And in the past, they met a lot of people who were in this whole emotionally unbalanced energy, wanting to take from them with the Seven of Swords. So you're personally definitely woke up to people that were taking their energy from them as well. A lot of like energy vampires or people in a sense who just really tried to take away opportunities in love. Now, specifically too, if you're dealing with a masculine, they could have like a boy around them, like a man that they trust. That's their homie, that's their man, that's their brother, right? And this person in specific could have said, oh no, like this person's gonna do you dirty. Like they're not meant for you. You should definitely leave that alone. And now they're realizing like they made the mistake in trusting someone who could have actually had feelings for you guys. For some of you, this person that they were dealing with could be secretly watching the two of you. And look at that, Nine of Cups in reverse. Biggest realization your person had with this dream is that they have not been living life the way they want to. They've not been following their own heart. And they could have really dreamt about the two of you having this house together or this place together, away from all the drama and the chaos, and realizing how connected the two of you would be with each other. And your person's had a lot of heartbreak in the past. They're definitely wary about coming towards you, but they know at the same sense that this new journey with you is exactly where they want to be. So you guys definitely get ready to pack your bags. I feel like this person may suddenly ask you to come towards them. And if this person is at a distance from you, they're coming and rushing in towards you guys. Like this person, if they're a plane ride away, they've already booked their flight. For others of you, they may ask the two of you to go away somewhere together just to get away from all the noise, is what I'm hearing. So all the naysayers, all the drama and the chaos of people who may interfere with this connection, having a solid chance to get off the ground. Especially if your person does have like a large group of people around them at all times. Like they know that there are going to be people who don't agree and who try and interfere with your connection like they have in the past. So this message is really specific, y'all, for someone who, you know, you had feelings for this person. You still probably do, but they haven't come towards you yet to make you that love offer. And they could have broken your heart in the past by either rejecting you or friend zoning you. For a lot of you, this person never like fully rejected you, but they never fully opened up about how they felt the same or how they were interested in pursuing this connection with you. So I wrote 2 messages yesterday. One is so hot. So this person finds you to be incredibly attractive. You're definitely not their usual type. Whoever you guys are, collective, you are definitely someone who like has their head on their shoulders. You're really independent. A lot of y'all could be different in looks to what they previously dated as well. So for example, maybe they're used to dating blondes and you could be a lovely brunette, or you could definitely be someone who's thick and maybe they're used to dating like skinnier types. Take it out resonates, right? It is collective. But this person's realizing like they should have given you an opportunity and it was based on what other people around them wanted that they never did. Now let's get into the juicy details of this dream. 10 of Cups in reverse. So they realize they've been really unhappy. And in this dream, it's like they could have spent a day with you. They could have been somewhere. King of Swords in reverse. They realized that when they were able in this dream to communicate with you fully, with like no holds bars, like I feel like you guys had a dream, or they had a dream about you guys being at a party together or something, a function, and the two of you just being such a good fit. Specifically, this person could have really just realized that they never invited you into their life. So now get ready for this new journey, because whoever your person is, they want you to be able to withstand the storms. You know, you guys may be faced with a lot of drama or adversity coming together, but they want you to feel confident in them knowing that the two of you have this solid bond, and they want to build on that. So you guys might be shocked to discover this when this person comes towards you. Look at that. We've got Two of Swords. So you don't see this coming. You guys could just be living your lives. For some of you, maybe you've given up on the idea of having a relationship with them. You've settled on just being friends or friendly. And this person wants to move forward and bring you an offer. And they know that you don't see it coming based on their previous actions in the connection. So yeah, they feel like the wow factor needs to come on. If you're someone who loves flowers, I feel like this person's going to surprise you with a beautiful bouquet of roses, or a romantic gesture, in a sense that they're like saying like, baby, it's you. Like, this person wants to be with you. And yeah, I feel like this person's decided to get out of their head with that Ace of Swords. Definitely could be dealing with an air sign, or you could be the air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because there's a lot of air energy in these cards. But this person realizes they've kept themselves stuck in a place that they no longer want to be in. If your person is in their like midlife too, they want someone to settle down with. Like, they could have children as well and realize like they don't have anyone solid that they know they can count on to be there for their family or to build a family with. Some of you guys, this person doesn't have kids whatsoever, and they're like, okay, like they're getting to that point in their life where they do want to be able to build a family with someone and leave like, you know, some type of ties in the world. Especially too, if your person is someone of importance, they're realizing how important it is for them to have children, to live on the legacy of who they are. And honestly, I feel like your person's someone very talented or very like aspiring towards others. So they're realizing they've been living this like secluded life of just being so focused on them and their career, but they're getting to that point where they need to expand upon that. And they view you to be like the perfect match for that. Now, a lot of you guys have been transforming over time, and this person definitely has been keeping a solid eye on you. You may not realize how invested your person is, because it really feels like they never made this advancement towards you, but they're watching you transform. And they love what they see. They see you becoming more confident, more mature, more stable. A lot of you guys could have been in a place of heartbreak when they first met this person. And so they felt like, ugh, like they didn't want to come towards you because maybe you had a lot of baggage. But now, wow, learn a new hobby. So some of you guys have really invested in yourselves, and your person's realizing that you transmute negative situations into positive ones. You really take the time to work on yourself. And even if you aren't getting like the credit you deserve, you keep going. So a lot of you guys are really strong and resilient to change. And your person's realizing that as well. You have this strength about you that they trust and know that if you guys are faced with difficulties for being in a relationship, wow, as I'm shuffling, look what's out. Someone's ex tried to block that. Thank you, Spirit. So there's the confirmation. Definitely could have been their ex trying to stop the two of you from becoming together in a union. Feel like a jealous, bitter ex here holding on to you or holding on to them and like really wanting to not move forward. Now, someone from your past wants to resolve things with you, so just be aware. You know, Spirit has a funny way of working. Sorry, my one nail came off. No idea where it went, or I would have fixed it. But yeah, I felt like this message was really important to deliver. Could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be an Aries. But yeah, your person, your ex is going to come back right as this person makes this offer. But it's a test from the universe, loves. It's, are you going to move on? Are you going to give new love a chance, or are you going to go back to that same old situation that wasn't fulfilling? Because for a lot of you guys, it's like, I don't know about y'all, but exes always consent when you guys are about to move on in love. And it's like their cue to run back in and see like, take me back. So I feel like your ex or theirs is trying to pull all the stops to stop the two of you from coming into this union. But that's why this dream was communicated. Scorpio, so it could be a Scorpio ex involved with stopping this union, or you could be a Scorpio. This ex as well could be trying to convince your person to be polyamorous, to be in an open relationship with them. So the whole plan and idea behind that, though, wow, look, I shuffled and it came out again. This third party is kind of toxic to your person because they try and convince your person to live life in the way that they want them to live their life. So they will tell your person, oh, well, let's just be friends with benefits, or let's date, but be open. And that's so that they can weasel their way into any positive new connections that your person forms and sabotage it. So your person could have realized that in the dream. Sometimes, you know, people actually tend to speak the truth into dreams, into the 5D. So your person could have specifically been spoken to by this person and realized that they had ill intentions for them in this connection. And that could be where they're changing. For others of you, it was your person in the past. They were polyamorous. They love to date around. They love to have open relationships with many men or women, however it resonates. But now they're realizing they never found happiness in that. They never were able to build a solid enough connection that was long lasting. Like your person could have been in a lot of relationships that were more material based. They would last a few months, then things would fizzle out. And they constantly wondered, like, why haven't they found that person? Well, for a lot of you, your person actually needed to take the time to heal, to be alone, and to discover that this is why things weren't working out. Because they aren't truly like the type that is polyamorous, but they kept convincing themselves that, you know, they didn't want to get hurt. So if they had more than one option, they were never allowing themselves to be hurt by someone in specific. And now your person's realizing they were only hurting themselves because having all these multiple relationships wasn't allowing them to truly give their heart to one person and receive love the same way. So they think you're absolutely gorgeous, collective, handsome, gorgeous, take it how it resonates. Your person realizes that, like, you are unique. You're very unique in the way that you look, your style, and the way that you approach relationships. Your person finds you to be incredibly intriguing in the sense that they don't know so much about you and they just really want to figure you out. So it says, I can't understand my own emotions. If your person has been cold, cut off, or distant, this is why they're starting to figure out that they were living a life that wasn't leading them to the values that they have for themselves. Your person really values family. Like, family is everything to your person, and specifically building their own family. In the past, your person could have been a bit younger, right? So they were all about just going with the flow, dating casually, having a good time, experiencing life. But now as they're getting older, they're coming to realize too that they can't understand why they're not happy. And it's almost like too in this dream, they could have been shown like it's time to settle down. So I just heard for some of you, this person woke up this morning and was like, epiphany, like, I know what needs to change. I'm ready to settle down with one person and at least try to build one solid relationship. And also as well, when your person, if they were polyamorous, that resonates, it's because they were dating people that kept not wanting commitment with them. Like, they would act like they did, but they never fully committed to them. They specifically would always try to have an open relationship with your person. And so your person could have went through this situation many a times only to realize that they didn't want to get their heart broken again. So they started playing that role of being the one to have multiple partnerships, because then they always had someone to fall back on when things didn't work out with a specific person. But now they're like, okay, that's not working out. I just saw writers. So for some of you guys, this person loves to express themselves through words, through songwriting, through actual writing, or for others of you, they're very much so a poet. They could be a secret poet. No one really knows that about them. But your person definitely is starting to discover themselves. I'm hearing too, for some of you guys, this person keeps a journal. Feminine or masculine, they could have kept a journal of their love life or their experiences in life. And now they're looking back to maybe a few years ago, realizing nothing's changed. And the one thing that they had in key with this was they weren't allowing themselves to fully experience love. And that's why a lot of them were polyamorous, because then they weren't stepping into this role of constantly feeling hurt. So I just saw earth sign male wants you bad. So for some of you guys, this could definitely be an earth sign. Take it how it resonates. New puppy or kitty. So some of you guys, this person just recently adopted an animal and they're starting to realize like, okay, they need a family. Like maybe they don't have kids, but they have animals around them and they're like, okay, they're ready for children. They're ready for marriage. This person is ready to have someone move in with them. Like they want to wake up with someone who's loyal and dedicated and by their side every morning. Like I specifically am hearing when they woke up this morning from this dream, they rolled over and realized you weren't there. And that could have really broke them to be like, you know what? Like, what am I doing? Like for some of you guys, this person knows that you've always wanted that connection with them and they were never open to giving it to you. Good karma is coming for the two of you, specifically for you loves. If you loves have had really unlucky time in love, it's because this one person is supposed to come in and really make things better for you. Could be a singer. This is at the top of the deck. Won't be for everyone. But now we've got this message. Can we just date already? I want you. So your person definitely could be the type who maybe has written a song about you or wants to. Wow. So that makes sense with writer. Your person could want to express themselves to you in a song. Take it out resonates. If your person plays guitar, I'm feeling like total Adam Sandler vibes. Like, you know, that acoustic love song that may be really cheesy, but maybe really significant to the two of you. Your person could definitely be someone who wants to express themselves in a way they never have to anyone else. And, you know, they really feel like people who didn't value them in the past, like they're lost. Like it's time for them to let go of those connections. And also, I feel like your person really fell in love with one person in the past. And they could have watched this person move on and settle down with someone else. And that gave them a huge realization like, you know what? Can't hold grudges. They just weren't meant for me. But why continue to hurt themselves? Like this person could really have been so turned off from love because they loved someone in the past who never valued them the way that they valued them. And yeah, your person's realizing it's just because they were meant to teach them that lesson as well. So the moon... Look at that. A lot of things are coming in that neither of you see coming because this connection is going to grow and develop to be such a stable, solid foundation. And this person really just was afraid of the unknown. So if your person is someone who has a hard time committing to people, they're afraid of getting their heart hurt. Like this person seems to have a very big heart. And I'm hearing like teddy bear, like really cuddly teddy bear. And this person constantly gets their heart shattered or walked all over. And so they developed this mindset like, let them be the one to entertain many options. Let them be the one to hurt people instead of getting hurt. And your person may have woken up from this dream realizing too, like, hurt people. And they don't want to hurt people anymore and they don't want to feel hurt. They just want to be in love. So beautiful. Your person's really actually finding a lot of inner healing within themselves to let go of past connections that may have broken them down, that may have disappointed them. And wow, I feel like, you know, at first I saw this is you guys transforming, but your person's really transforming. They're coming to realize that they've been holding themselves back from this true love. So beautiful, you guys. Whoever you're dealing with, they're ready to build a solid foundation with y'all. Let's get a couple more details on this dream, please, Spirit. I'm going to do a good shuffle for everyone. Drop in the comments if you're ready for this person to give you that unconditional love. So yeah, look at 7 of Cups. In the past or even now, your person has a lot of options, but none of them do they want to dip in and drink from that cup because they know that they have grown to surround themselves with karmic energies, with relationships of people that don't expect much from them, but maybe their time or their money or to sleep with them. And your person could be someone who is very spiritual as well. And they've realized that like just giving themselves away to all those people wasn't fulfilling them. In fact, it was draining them, you know, spreading themselves too thin. So your person could have been dating up to 7 people maybe at one time. And now they're realizing like that is not the vibe or the way they want to go. They just want to have that one cup, that one person who always has their back no matter what and who always is committed to building with them. You know, too, I feel like your person could have went through a situation where maybe they had to handle a lot of struggles on their own. And they're like, damn, like if they would have had that one solid relationship, specifically could be with you guys, or this could be before they met you, they're realizing like they wouldn't have went through such an internal battle or struggle with a person by their side. So 9 of coins in reverse, maybe your person as well was struggling with their finances lately. So they've put a big focus on not dating or just dating casually because they're so focused on building up their pentacles. But now they're realizing too, like, I always tell you guys this, you know, it's like when you put too much focus on one area of your life and you allow the other areas to become depleted, Spirit is not going to give you what you're going right after. If you are tunnel vision focused on just finances and you're neglecting your own needs to be in love, like naturally as human beings, we need love. Without love, we allow ourselves to go into a cold state of being, and the way that we're moving just isn't right. It's not how we would move if we were in love. And a lot of you maybe have already learned this lesson, but your person's just realizing some of the moves they made out of hurt. And if they would have made these moves in love, they would actually have more success at this moment in time. Yeah, look at that. So your person may have taken an L. They could have taken a loss. They could have actually missed out on a few financial opportunities or areas to partner as well based on not being with a commitment. So some of you guys, wow, this person could have actually been asked like, hey, do you have a person you're in love with, or whatever this could have been, maybe to write a book about or to be in a movie or some type of like financial deal they would have only experienced if they had a solid partner or union with someone. And they're realizing now like they took that loss because they were too scared to invest in love. They could invest, I'm hearing, in all the stocks and all the trades and all the companies in themselves, but they were too scared to invest their heart into another person. And now they're realizing it's just held them back from opportunities. So 5 of coins, things are going to turn around for your person. They've already come to this mindset realization that they need to be able to have that balance in their life as well. For example, loves, like if you're dealing with a masculine, your masculine's realizing now they need feminine input in their life. They could be too much in their masculinity at this time. And for others of you, if it's a feminine you're dealing with, they're realizing they're too much in their, opposite sign, right? So if it's a masculine, they don't have that feminine touch. But if it's a feminine, yeah, they don't have that masculine support. And they're realizing now, like, what are they doing, right? Like, they're not fully invested in their own life for themselves. The moon keeps coming out. This is the second time it's come out now. So, yeah, your person's realizing there's a lot of unknowns in their life. And there's a lot of chapters they haven't experienced yet because of not having a long-term relationship. So I'm really hearing marriage, kids, trips with a significant other, family dinners with a significant other. Like maybe they have family dinner every Sunday, but you know, their family is always asking them too, like, oh, like when are you going to settle down? Like, where's your person? Right? Especially if your person is someone who is incredibly well put together, good looking, charming, has a lot going for them. People look at them like, how do you not have a long-term relationship? And now they started to look within, and this dream could have brought a realization too that they've been holding themselves back. Like they have been not allowing their heart to move for them. They've been allowing their mind to move for them. And there's a big difference in life, you guys, when you choose to move from the heart versus when you move from the mind, from instinct. Because a lot of us will make more selfish decisions or more like ego-driven decisions. Versus when you're in love, you really put the care and the thought of the other person sometimes before yourself, right? And it's good to not get lost in love. Like I feel like whoever you're dealing with, they had an ability or a tendency to really lose themselves in love and always be disappointed. But by being so rejecting of love, they're realizing they don't like the way that they move anymore. Like this person could just be really like instinctively moving, and it's almost like robotic to them. There's no emotions involved. And your person's realizing too, like Thanksgiving was just this weekend. So wow, that's what it is, you guys, too. For a lot of y'all, they had Thanksgiving dinner and their family could have been like, where's your person? Or Thanksgiving's just a holiday, right? Where we give thanks and we're grateful to God for everything we have in our life. And your person could have had this breakdown moment, like they're thankful for everything they have in their life, but the one thing that's missing is that true love connection. And for some reason, that just made me feel like my heart skipped a beat. Like your person's really realizing that, you know, without that unconditional love, they're not moving their best and they're not fully happy. Like they want to have someone that they can look and wake up to and roll over and be like, damn, like this is mine. This is my person. And so this is where you guys come in. Your person knows with you, it's a safe space. For a lot of you guys, you may be the only person that has shown them that you're dedicated to them without wanting anything from them, without giving up too. If your person's rejected you in the past, you could have settled with just being friends with them or friendly because you're like, you know that this person's worth it to you. And your person may have not experienced that in the past. A lot of people may have turned their backs on them or walked away from them as soon as they didn't get what they wanted from your person. And your person's realizing, even if they throw you like the cold shoulder or they run the opposite way, you're not chasing after them, but you're still there, ready to commit. Awesome. I'm glad this reading is resonating for you because this is for someone, loves, to wake up and realize that your person is realizing they haven't been living their life to the fullest. So this dream, you guys should be grateful that this person had this dream last night. A lot of you carry some clear quartz with you today. Whether you have a bracelet or a little palm stone, it's going to bring you clarity. And, you know, it's going to really let you know what the next way is to approach this person in specific. Because a lot of you guys are just meant to sit back and allow this person to come to you. Especially if it's a masculine, because we got King of Cups. Let this person pour their heart out to you. This person may have acted so cold in the past, but I'm hearing they're like a gushy romantic. Like when they're connected to you and they're all in and they know that they're going to receive the same love from you, this person can be very overly emotional, very committed, very loyal, and loves to take care of their partners in a sense of like emotional needs. Like it doesn't have to necessarily mean they're going to shower you with gifts, right? But they're going to make sure through words of affirmation, through touch. A lot of you, this person is very cuddly. That's where the teddy bear comes in for me. It's like whoever this person is, they want to be able to hold hands with you, wrap their arms around you, you know, have a bubble bath with you, take care of you, cuddle up and watch a movie. Especially if your person is very much so a business person, man or woman. They could be very invested in constantly working to achieve more in their life. But at the end of the day, they want someone that they can dance with in the kitchen, that they can cuddle up to, that they can just look at and know that you and them have a solid thing going. So yeah, your person really at this time, if you're dealing with a masculine, even if you're dealing with a feminine, let them come to you. That's what Spirit wants me to reiterate. Allow this person to come towards you, especially if you guys have been a little bit of a chaser in the past. This person feels like they know that they owe you that. They know that they owe you to show you that they're invested in you the same way that you are them. If this person knows where you live, they've definitely been keeping tabs to see if you've been involved with anyone else. Your person could have done some research or is about to, maybe just figure this out too, guys, to see that you aren't involved with anyone else because they're so guarded with their heart. Like, yes, they had this dream, but can they trust it? Like, this is what your person's still saying. Can they trust that you're going to be solid and committed to them because they don't want to get their heart broken again? And your person's really starting to realize that, you know what? They need to get themselves out of this stuck mode, this hangman mode, right? Like they're not taking action towards you guys. King of Wands in reverse, lack of passion. And this person realizes too, for some of you, they could have actually just like stopped casually dating too. And now they're really starting to realize that they want someone solid to date. They don't want a booty call. They don't want someone they can just text randomly and hang out with and then that's it. They want someone that they can count on building a relationship with for the long term. So this is what the dream really woke them up to. Let's get some final messages. What does this person need you to know, loves? Go ahead and like the video if this is your message. And for some of you guys, you've been waiting for this from this person. So swords of truth. Your person's gonna be really truthful. Your person's gonna be really truthful. Notice how I just stumbled on my words? That never happens. So your person may be feeling like a little shook up, like they're like smitten in love. They're kind of stumbly on their words. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to embarrass themselves. Some of you, this person feels like they're falling in love with you and they've never opened that or expressed that to you. So they don't want to like stumble on their own words when they come toward and then just blurt out like, I'm in love with you, right? Because they don't want to scare you away. But your person definitely could know that there's a really strong sense of attraction there. And for a lot of you, it's developed into love at first sight, or just like getting to know you without being committed in a relationship, without having those expectations, has allowed them to see that like, wow, like this person is someone I could totally see myself falling in love with and investing into this relationship. And that's what scared them in the past too. They weren't ready for that. Look at that. And whoever they were dealing with in the past, they kept viewing these people as someone that was going to be the be all end all for them. And then they kept being fed a delusion. Like that was not it for them. And they kept thinking, no, this person's it. And then another disappointment. And a lot of you, you know, you may not have even known your person was like polyamorous, but I don't get the sense they were fully dating these people. They were just casually dating multiple people, trying to see who was the best fit. And this person was realizing that by doing so, they weren't actually investing in anyone properly. They weren't actually taking the time to build up one solid connection. And if your person is known for doing this with people, the people that were coming towards them were people who wanted the same. They wanted open-ended relationships. They didn't want solid commitments. And you guys, they're really seeing like you may be celibate, or you're someone who doesn't just like hook up with anyone. You guys could be really so traditional in the sense you're looking for a person to settle down with, to have kids with, to be married to, or if you already have kids or they do, to come together with both of your families and have one big family unit. So Ace of Coins in reverse, like I said, your person is coming to this place of instability. So they could have kept excusing to themselves they're not going to date someone or invest in someone until they get their coin right. But now they're realizing that the more that they focus on that, things are going haywire. They're going awry. And it's because your person is so tunnel vision focused on success and career that they're forgetting to move from the place of love. And Divine wants us all to move from a place of love. Without that place of love in your life, you're truly making selfish decisions, whether you realize that or not. So not trying to offend anyone, because I feel like you guys are ready to move in love, but whoever you were dealing with definitely could have been more moving in their ego, their sense of pride, and their sense of not wanting to be hurt by another individual. And yeah, it was only actually blocking their finances from fully coming in. And also, it's like two minds are better than one. Whoever you're dealing with, like, they need someone to give them that good intention, because they love to ask the opinions of those closest to them. That's what I got at the beginning of the reading. Like, they have friends or family that they really trust and value their opinions. And they want to just have one person who's not jealous of them, who's not trying to sabotage their success, or who isn't a secret hater. And they know now that within finding a solid connection, that person that's going to love them unconditionally is always going to give them the answer that's best for them, not for their ego or for the person themselves. Even if it may like offend your person, right? Like, they're going to tell them what's the honest and truthful way. Like, I don't think that idea is the best, or I do think that idea is so good, you got to pursue it more. You know, they need a cheerleader on their team. So the Fool, after having this dream, your person's realized they're ready for this new start. They're ready to come towards you in love. And definitely too, it's like before the next holiday, they don't want to spend another holiday alone. They could have watched as well and seen that you spent the holidays alone, whoever you are. Maybe they were worried in the past you had someone you were still dealing with in and out. Could have been one of your exes or someone new you were seeing. And now they're realizing that upon the two of you both spending the holidays alone, like, there's a reason behind that. So yeah, they definitely see that you aren't involved with anyone else. 10 of Wands in reverse. You could be a fire sign or dealing with one. And if not, it just really represents that both of you have had this lack of passion in your life when it comes to love. And they're realizing there's a reason for that, because Spirit wants you guys to get together, to try a new start together. So take it how it resonates, loves. And just know that, yeah, if you've really been trying to pursue this person in the past, it's time for you to hold back, to let them come after you, because they're ready to chase you and they're ready to give you that love that they know that you deserve. And they know, most importantly, that you're going to appreciate them more than people have in their past. As well, too, if you were someone who was so invested in finding a partner, now they watched you really take a back seat, like you're not chasing after anyone or even them, and it's made them more drawn to you. So final message here. Spirit's telling me to grab this other half of the deck since we already pulled from the first half. Okay, that was a lot. Check your voicemail. So you loves may have a voicemail from this person, or in other words, keep your phone close. They may try to contact you. It says, I did something impulsive. So this person, really getting that they drove by your house this weekend or the past couple of days to see what you've been up to. Something that maybe they feel like they shouldn't have done, but they did it anyway because they're ready to take this risk in love. Woo! For some of you guys, they bought a ring. This won't be for everyone, but they're ready to bring you in like a promise of engagement or an actual engagement. You know how your story resonates. Surprise engagement, though, that's definitely them doing something impulsive. So I tell others we're still together. If you and your person haven't fully gotten together, or this is someone from your past, and you know they never fully invested in you because of their fear of getting hurt, they actually tell people that you guys are still together. And it's because they always had this plan to make this into a solid union. They were just running from themselves, and they were running from their own heart. So we belong together through the good and the bad. I want you by my side. And beautiful final message from your person right now. They trust you more than anyone in this entire world, and they know that. Regardless of how long you've known this person or even how little you've known this person, they feel like you are someone they can fully trust to take care of their heart, to not disappoint them. And for a lot of you, they feel like the conversations between you guys would be really intriguing. You guys could have a lot in common, and maybe they're starting to figure that out. Or maybe they always knew you had a lot in common, and this is why they ran away from you. They had a lot on their mind, so they just want you to understand where they were coming from and realize that, you know, they have had this dream, this epiphany. I feel like for some of you too, it's like either their family's been asking them recently, or they've just really started to go within and ask themselves, like, why? Maybe they even ask divine. If they're very spiritual, they could ask God, like, I have everything in the world I could ever want, but I don't have my person. Like, when are you bringing in my person? And for some of you, this person's very spiritual in a sense that God could have spoke back to them, either literally or in this dream, and just let them know it's you. It's you that's been holding yourself back from trusting that your true love is there. And for a lot of you, you were already gifted to this person. You were a blessing in their life, and they never were willing to take that leap towards you. They could have friend zoned you, or they could have just straight up not trusted it based on their own past. So I'm going to leave that there, you guys. Your person, let them come to you, loves. They're transforming and you're transforming, and you guys are both learning a lot about yourselves, and also too about what you're looking for in a partner. And that's what's going to make this union so solid. All your past misfortunes when it comes to love is what's going to lead to this long-lasting union. So like the video, subscribe, claim this energy, 111 in the comments if you're ready for this true love to come in, because they're about to change your world. And most importantly, you're about to change their world, because you're going to allow this person to see that they can truly trust that true love does exist for them, and they don't need to move in this like lacking of love mindset, right? This whole instability of wanting to date people so that they don't get their heart ever broken. Because at the end of the day, whoever you're dealing with, feminine or masculine, is a very loving and I'm hearing just like affectionate person. They want to have someone they can constantly just like wrap their arms around or kiss and express how deeply that you mean to them. And they're ready to do this with you. So with you, they did something impulsive. Yeah, they're coming towards you. It's going to shock you both, but get ready for you.